I just want to talk about this. I mentioned we're talking about Ethan Klein the last couple of live streams. Thank you for joining. Thank you for making these live streams a success. Loved having your company over the last couple of days as we dealt with the latest. I mean, I believe what is the natural conclusion after 1 year of covering them complaining that they have no allies left, they have no friends left. Their Teddy Glow launch is horrible. And I keep mentioning, maybe if you guys drop the fucking lawsuits, maybe if you stopped sending so much harassment towards people like Kaceytron, Frogan, and Denims, the world wouldn't view you so negatively. Maybe you would be able to have a successful Teddy Glow launch if you weren't Zionists, etc., etc., etc. And here's a clip that kind of broke my heart from Kaceytron's stream from yesterday, I believe. This was shared by Joe Ship Girl. Sad clip. Says Kaceytron ends stream early due to being overwhelmed by the relentless harassment campaigns targeting her, including being doxxed while live. It's starting to get to me. It's hard to be strong all the time, especially when I don't feel like I have a whole lot of support. And in that sense, I really want to like apologize to Kaceytron. Like I don't have much of an audience, Casey. If whatever I can do to try to help, man, I'm fucking trying. And I know it seems like you're alone out there. And a lot of people, I feel like, don't want to touch the Ethan Klein thing because it's either so toxic or they're afraid of getting harassment thrown their way. So a lot of people are just way too comfortable being like, hey, I just don't want to get involved. Because if you do get involved, expect to be called a whole bunch of names and get a bunch of harassment sent your way. And you're going to become a character on their podcast, essentially. You're taking that gamble. And a lot of people don't want to take that gamble. So... And I've never met Kaceytron. We interacted on like a tweet once. I sent her like, hey, we're all there with you. She said, thank you. That's it. We follow each other. We've never interacted. I will, any chance I get to get H3's attention, I'm like, yo, drop the lawsuits. I'm really trying. But this really broke my heart. So let's watch this together. Let me just move myself so you guys can see Casey. But she's also like, this whole thing, again, I had never heard of Kaceytron before the lawsuit, before the Ethan Klein situation with her. What a talented and like hilarious individual. Like I really want to sit down and watch like one of her full live streams, but like the way she can make people laugh with fucking nothing, just with a fucking green screen. Just give this lady a mic and a green screen and I think she can fucking do wonders and like on the spot, really funny. Like you can't teach that. That's like she has a genuine knack for being funny. She's genuinely funny, you know, and she seems like really nice and stuff. So I'll just put that out there. Let's watch her clip.
You know, like I'm somebody who deals with like a lot of harassment. I've dealt with like a lot of harassment over the years, like a lot. Like I would say more than most people, but it's even like getting to be just like a little bit too much for me sometimes, like honestly. You know, and I'm somebody who's dealt with a lot of harassment, but having like people like, you know, doxing me all the time, like tweeting at me my address and shit all the fucking time, you know, basically constantly saying things to goad me into killing myself all the time. Like things like, you know, Ethan Klein is going to ruin my life, that he's going to foreclose on my house, that I'm going to be homeless on the streets, that I'm going to have to be prostituting myself for money and shit.
She's not even exaggerating, dude. She's not even exaggerating. Let me open up her Twitter real quick. And let's just open any of her random tweets. I always write Caseytron wrong. Caseytron. Okay, there we go. Okay, so she shared this tweet. So she shared the video that we're looking at right now. Let's just scroll down a little bit. There you go. Just the first reply. Perhaps you should have considered how your actions affected them similarly. No? Imagine CPS or government agencies actually interfered with your life. It's not so much fun when it's happening to you, and I have less than zero sympathy. Welcome to acting like a fucking adult. And this has, you know, 192 fucking likes. And she said, I never condone or made light of the CPS incident. Like, again, to this day, I still don't understand why they went after Kaceytron. Is it because Destiny hates her and she was like a big Destiny hater that they kind of lumped her in with everyone else? I don't understand it. This person, Hector Fielder, says, the reason you don't have a whole lot of support is because you're a terrible person. Try being a better person and see if anything changes. Like, who the fuck are you to call this, like, her a terrible person? Because she reacted to a fucking video online, my man, while smoking some fucking dank weed? What the fuck is wrong with these people? And then they're shocked. Why is she calling us incels? Look at your fucking replies, man. This person, you've contributed and continue to contribute to the hate campaign against the Kleins. You're dealing with a fraction of what they deal with. Why not admit? I'm sorry, no, the Kleins aren't under threat of like financial ruin. There's no one threatening the Kleins with frivolous lawsuits at this point. Or when it was happening, when Ryan Kavanaugh was suing Ethan, he bitched about it every fucking day. He dedicated his whole podcast to hating Ryan Kavanaugh, the person that was suing him. He had a whole wall behind him with like controversial fucking news articles about Ryan Kavanaugh or Ryan Kavanaugh's family or his partners or his pyramid schemes or whatever the fuck. That's how Ethan treated his lawsuit. You got Kaceytron dealing with it with Grace, trying to stream her fucking ass off to try to raise money so she can pay for her fucking lawyers. And you got fucking randos on fucking Twitter like this guy. The advice I would give Kaceytron, get off of fucking Twitter. I was watching a Brittany Simon live stream. Shout out Brittany Simon, friend of the show. And she was talking about Kaceytron. She was mentioning how she doesn't know much about Kaceytron and the whole lawsuit situation. But when Kaceytron's name did come up and she heard of all the harassment that she's getting, she was like, girl, get off of Twitter. Get off of Twitter. And I would say, Casey, if all of these tweets are getting like, and I know Casey streams on Twitter, so it's probably harder for her to like, she streams on Twitch. I know that, right? But she also like parallel streams on Twitter. It might be worth just getting off Twitter as a platform. I don't know if that harassment follows her on her main Twitch stream. I'm guessing it's a little bit more in control over there. She can moderate it a little bit better. But Brittany Simon had some great advice. Get off of fucking Twitter. Like, for example, I found that Reddit was like way too much for me. I was like, you know what? I shouldn't be on Reddit. Like, I still have my account, but I got rid of the app on my phone. Look after your mental health. But again, if Twitter is a big part of her revenue stream, if she needs Twitter live streaming to make the money she needs to pay off this fucking lawsuit, then she can't get off of Twitter. And it's sad. Like, the solution should be, Ethan, stop sending harassment towards Kaceytron, of course. But they're not going to fucking do that. Am I right? So, let's go. We got Taylor, at least, says sending some solidarity. Steph, someone I follow. These are all good people that I follow. Andrea Joan. These are all friends of the show. Joship Girl. Babylon Marduk, friend of the show as well. But there's a lot of bullshit. She gets a lot of bullshit. Let's just go to like another random tweet where, you know, she's not. Okay, so I just realized the incels have been so busy smearing Hassan, they haven't done an e-girls and hot tubs are ruining Twitch hate campaign for over a year. Leave Hassan alone. Talk about, excuse the word, sluts or something so I can pretend to be the victim. And she does tweet about incels a lot, so maybe she's also kind of like a incel-infested hellscape of a website. It is true. I would say maybe, Casey, like, stop. Don't engage with them anymore. Don't engage anymore because it's going to drive you crazy. This guy's telling her to go to Blue Sky already then. Aren't you a drug addict who begs for money all day? I'm pretty sure you labeling everyone that disagrees with you an incel doesn't help. Just delete your Twitter account, join Blue Sky, and call it a day. It would be better for all of us that way. You literally comment the same thing every day to engagement bait for $7. Now you're doing it so people can go see your live. Yeah, I'm sure that's why she's doing it. Ooh, that beautiful AI art. Anyways, let's continue Casey's video. I'm going to restart it. Actually, no, we saw 50 seconds. Maybe not, but...
Shit. All sorts of really fucked up, awful shit said to me across all social media on a constant fucking basis on every platform every day. Like, it's starting to get to me. You know, like, I feel anxious, like I feel under threat all the time, like I'm waking up in the middle of the fucking night screaming, okay?
I mean, how fucking heartbreaking is that? And she's not... If anyone thinks she's bullshitting or not being genuine right now, like, just hear the emotion in her voice. She's breaking down into tears, man. Like, who can celebrate this? I'll tell you, fucking incel fucking freaks would celebrate this. We made her cry. We finally made Caseytron cry. She's gonna quit. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, I'm waking up in the middle of the fucking night screaming, okay? But yeah, I just, like, I am in a very, like, I'm in a very like emotionally vulnerable position, and it's hard to be strong all the time, especially whenever I don't feel like I have like a whole lot of support. Honestly, like I have, you know, some people on the left, like I have like my viewers, but it's like I don't really have, you know, support of like many like people with like huge platforms. Like you know, like I have the ire of so many hateful incel communities basically because I've just spoken out over the years against misogyny. And yeah, I just feel like very alone and isolated a lot. Like it is really difficult with the
And Kaceytron, you have our support. I mean, we're a small community. I know you're looking for people with bigger audiences, and I wish they would speak up. I mean, Hassan does mention the lawsuits every now and then. He's like, Ethan is going after Kaceytron, Denims, and Frogan. Honestly, I don't think there's much Hassan can do because anytime he mentions anything, he just makes it. He could potentially be making it worse for them. You know what I mean? As long as behind the scenes he's ready to help if they need help, I think that would be fair. And that's what Ethan wants, to be fair. Ethan just wants Hassan to pay out of pocket. Ethan's dream is for Hassan to cover all of their tabs so that he somehow, like, suing them. I mean, he's suing them because he can't sue Hassan. He's trying to hurt Hassan by hurting the people around him. That's what he's trying to do. He scares the people around him. He threatens the people around him. He sues the people around him. But don't you want to bail Kaceytron out? Don't you want to spend $100,000 to bail her out? You know, like, it's kind of how it...
this is doing to me and the kind of like stress that this is putting me under. It's very hard. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the night. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, I'm just tired. I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, have a good night.
Oh, that's like
Back
right
tomorrow.
She's like trying to smile through the fucking pain. She's trying to laugh and smile for her audience because she notices that her audience is concerned for her. And in a moment of, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but like she's clearly fucking heartbroken, and she's still thinking about the audience. Like, oh no, shit, they're gonna be concerned about me. They're gonna be worried for me. I need to smile through the tears. This is literally what she's doing right now, smiling through the tears, while Ethan fucking laughs in his fucking mansion. Him and his like fucking settler lawyer, and his other like law tubers, fucking weird fucking sex tourist law tubers. They're like, oh, we're gonna make 100 videos about the Frogan lawsuit. It's like, oh my god, man. Meanwhile, you got this fucking person right here fucking crying her ass off on stream for the most basic, like, just asking for fucking dignity when she's online.
And yeah, have a good night.
So I mean, look, all the love and support to Caseytron, whatever we can do to help. Now I don't even know what to do. Like, sometimes I'm like, should we do like a fundraiser? But I feel like if we do a fundraiser, people are gonna be like, look at them, they're doing a fundraiser for like a lawsuit instead of doing a fundraiser for Palestine. And then if we do raise that money, and then if Ethan does get them in a settlement, are we just raising money? Like the whole thing, I don't know what the fuck to do to help them. I've tried my best. I've asked countless times for Ethan to drop the lawsuits. I have no power to do so. And again, he is so petty. He wants the lawsuits. He doesn't understand that everything is tied at this point. But hey, just wanted to shout out to our girl Kaceytron. When you guys see her online, try to show her some love on Twitter, wherever she's at. If you're watching her live, throw in a comment, something supportive. Just let her know you have her back. You know, if we don't have each other's backs, then you know who has our backs. So let's fucking do it. Let's do what we can, you know.